Good evening, gentlemen. It's Steady Eddie here. It's Friday, the 6th of whatever it is, October, Friday, the 6th of October. And good to have you all here. Let me just rearrange my camera. See a little bit. And if you're watching this on replay, hello, good afternoon, good morning. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you'll tune in again next time. Cheers. Okay, so it's Friday night, and well, I booked a flight. I booked a flight this week. I just wanted to get it in the bag. I just wanted to get that flight in the bag so I know where I am. And what I'm saying, it's going to be in the new year. It's I'm not going to give personal details away, obviously, because nearly all you guys are really, really great. There's always a couple of people who want to sabotage things that you never know who's listening. So anyway, I booked a flight for the new year. I'm off to Bangkok, and that's indefinitely. Not going to stay in Bangkok indefinitely. I mean, Southeast Asia indefinitely. But all that's coming up in the new year. So I'll just say hello to a few people. Donald Trump, nice to hear from you. Nice to hear from you. See, we've got the president, from the president downwards here. Nice to hear from you, mate. Hope all's well. Sean Jones, nice to hear from you. Leeds, good to hear from you, mate. Big B, Explore and Travel. What's this one? Big B Explore. Where are you going, Reggie? Back to them lovely Go-Go's in Pattaya. I will be paying a visit. But I always, head to Pattaya sporadically. That's the word, sporadically Pattaya. I'll probably spend a bit of time there, but I won't be staying there for the rest of eternity. Definitely not. But I will be visiting the Go-Go's. Chris Carter's in the house. Nice to hear from you. Wayne, Richie, hi Eddie and everyone else in the chat. Congratulations on booking your flight. I wish you all the best of luck. I hope you still continue the live streams. Oh yeah, it's all going to be continued, live streams, videos, all kinds of stuff. I can't wait. Let me just announce what I'm really, really excited about moving abroad for. And I never really considered this, until the other day, funnily enough, is that it will actually be the first time that I will become a full-time YouTuber. Because up to now, the last 6 years or whatever it is, I've only been a part-timer. The problem with being a travel vlogger is that when you're not traveling, it's not easy to make videos. I mean, so when I'm abroad, I will be, full-time YouTubing. In other words, putting out twice the content, hopefully. So looking forward to that. Sceneries is here. Nice to hear from you. Telecom is here. Nice to hear from you, mate. Good evening, Eddie, and those in the chat. Great to hear you have your flight booked. Where will you be staying on your trip? Plan on being there for a while? Well, I'll probably begin in the old favourites because it's January. The best place to be is, Thailand. And I don't think I'll be visiting too many islands because I've already done all the islands. And some people like them, but some people are just not interested in islands, funnily enough. So I don't know if I'll be, visiting too many more islands, but I always visit Pattaya one way or the other. So I'll probably stay there for a brief while and, have me fill of fun, and all the other stuff that goes with it. And then start looking around for a place to spend a more permanent time. Nice to hear from you, mate. Anyway, where are we? Wayne Ritchie, smash the like button and have a great weekend. I couldn't have put it better myself. Thumbs up, guys. Cheers. Shin Rana, nice to hear from you. JJ, Rusty Lid, Seamus O'Doherty, Niall M. Yogi Bear, good evening, Ed, and good evening to all here in the chat. It's nice to read that you have booked your flight. It means you're one step closer. So you got your passport then. It's in the post. It's in the post. I'll tell you what, my passport is had more pre-publicity than a Steven Spielberg movie. I went to the post office a couple of weeks ago. All went well. And then early this week, they sent me a message to say, we've received your passport. Okay, well, that's good to hear anyway. And anything else? A couple of days later, your passport has been approved. I'm getting texts. I'm getting emails. And then, you know, your passport is going to be printed. Okay, fine. And who's the leading actor? You know, I mean, you know, and all of this. It's just, Jesus, just send me the bloody passport, will you? Just send the passport. And then DHL got in touch with me and said, as soon as we get your passport, we'll get it here. Okay. How many texts would I have before I actually hold this new passport in my hand? But it's on its way anyway. So let me see. Cowboy Vic episodes. That is really, really kind of you. Had a nice super chat there. Thanks for that, mate. Anyway, I'll put down the screen later to scroll down. And thank you for that super chat. That's Cowboy Vic episodes. In fact, I'll put down the screen now. There you go. Nice super chat from Cowboy Vic episodes. Really, cheers, mate. That's very good of you. Okay, so let's have a little look now. What have we got? Where are we now? Okay, David Martins is here. Nice to hear from you. Ivan, Brian Street, nice to hear from you. McLaren F1 race. McLaren F1 race. Congratulations, Eddie. I haven't done anything yet. Well, I've booked the flight, but I mean, that's about it. Oh, yeah, I booked my National Express coach ticket. Anyway. Rusty Lid just rolled in with a chicken kebab and a satisfied smile. Okay, nice to have you there, Rusty. Nice to have you there. I'm drinking. Do you know something? The co-op is run out of my favourite hot chocolate, Cadbury's hot chocolate. This is also Cadbury's hot chocolate, but it's not as tasty as the other one. I think this is called drinking chocolate. It's all right, but it's not as good as the other one. You know, so come on, co-op, get your act together, please. Joe Hart, nice to hear from you. Chaz Brown. Hi, Eddie. Did you get the book uploaded? What book? Do you mean this book here? But this is my book. Yes, I did actually get the book uploaded in Kindle form. Kindle form. Now, basically, what I've done last weekend, I got my head around. Amazon. I was uploaded to Amazon, so it's on Amazon Kindle at this moment. Amazon KDP, whatever, and it's priced at a very, very reasonable price. You couldn't get a decent fish and chips, for that price. Some places will charge it as much for a pint of ale as that price. So it's on Amazon Kindle at the moment, but I've mentioned it on Facebook, and the consensus is that people are more interested in a paperback version. Now, when I uploaded it to Amazon, it was Sunday night. I was still to get it out, and they said, "Congratulations, you've uploaded your book to Amazon KDP." Okay, but they said you can now use all the information that you've inputted to upload the paperback version. The problem is I haven't actually done the cover for the paperback version. Don't forget, you've got to do a back cover as well for the paperback. So I've been looking at a few videos, been quite busy this week doing things, but I've looked at a few videos, and I think I can get the paperback uploaded this weekend. So anyway, but if you're interested, if you happen to have a Kindle, it's on Amazon KDP at this very, very moment. I'm still waiting for a bit of feedback from it, but it is there. But the paperback will be coming hopefully by next week, definitely. Okay, thanks for asking, Chaz. Terry Jones is here. Nice to hear from you. Simon Bridges, where do you go? Well, I'm going abroad in the new year, and I will be definitely doing Thailand and Cambodia. I may be going to Vietnam as well, but we'll see. I'm going to be looking around. I'm not going to rush into anything. I'm going to look around at the best place to relax. All the places I'll be going are places that I'm familiar with. But it'll be Thailand to begin with, and I'll make it up as I go along. But I think Thailand, Cambodia, possibly, a little bit of Laos and maybe Vietnam. But I don't think I'll be straying out of those countries. I'm not planning on straying out of those countries. They're the countries that I'm looking at spending the rest of eternity in. 2-9, nice to hear from you. Carl D, nice to hear from you, mate. Cowboy Vic episodes. Yeah, boom, here comes Eddie. Oh, yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, absolutely. Jono Zambrotta. Nice to have you. Don John T. Asian Paradise. Asian Paradise. One-way checker. Congratulations, Eddie. Not exactly. It's actually a return flight, but I'm not going to be using the return. But it is actually a very, very reasonable flight. Now I'm not going to give details out about my actual flight or the flight times just yet. For security reasons, you've got to understand that there's a few bloody cranks out there, as you will know if you looked at the chat over a period of time. But what I will say, I booked it through Skyscanner, and there are some good deals out there. Not all the flights are expensive. If you're prepared to go via another country, then it's okay. My flight came in at around, and it's a return ticket, don't forget. My flight came in at around 550 quid. It was around that. It was around about 550 quid return. Heathrow to Bangkok. And that's not bad. That's not bad. 550. It's not business class, but at 550 quid, I think that's very, very good. If you travel around Christmas time, it's going to be much more expensive. But around January time, I was quite happy with that. About 550 quid. More than happy with it. So I just thought I'd put it in the bag, and it's there. It's in the bag, and it's going to happen early in the new year. Stephen Tutty, Paul Harrison, hello. It's Stephen Tutty. Hi, Eddie. When is the book out? It's out in Kindle format on but I'm hoping to get the paperback out this week when I do the cover, the back cover. Scuba Steve, okay, nice to hear from you, mate. Yeah, Hillary Clinton slapped me and called me a pervert. Okay, Eddie, does this you're starting a new life in Ecuador? No, I'm not going to Ecuador. I've been to Ecuador and I've traveled through South America, but that's not on the cards for me. Ian UK. Hiya, great news in your flight being booked. Me and my brother fly out 2nd of November for a month, having a week in Phnom Penh again. You're just going to stay in Phnom Penh for the whole week? Well, that's sorry, you're going there for a month, but you're going to spend a week, and good for you, Ian. Anyway, you obviously loved it last time. Still a great city, Phnom Penh. If you've never been there, I know Ian's been there and he had a great time, so good for you, mate, anyway. Why is that version of Cadbury's hot chocolate not as good as the other version? Paul Harrison, I'll be touching down in Bangkok on the 19th of October. Sounds good. Good for you, mate. Good for you. Don John say, evening, Eddie. Okay, thank you. Popcorn, good evening. I bet you're elated you have your trip booked. Now the excitement begins. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the thing is, all of this stuff, it's really the health issue that's the most concerning. But like I've said, discuss that. We will discuss that again. The health issue, what health insurance. We will talk about that again. But I'm quite healthy now. I'm feeling a lot healthier since I've lost about 2.5 stone in weight since I gave up the booze. So I think I still think the best health insurance you can have is to look after yourself. So yeah, I'm quite excited about it. Thanks anyway, Popcorn. Paul Lee, good evening, Eddie. You look well. Okay, thank you. Thanks for that, mate. Thanks for that. Scuba Steve, what topics do we have planned tonight? We've already talked about them, and we're going to elaborate from there onwards. Lawrence Wainwright, you look like you lost a bit of weight, Ed. I've lost about 2.5 stone. I mean, I was hovering around 16.5, which is a ridiculous weight for a good few years. I've managed to get down to about 14 now, which is still overweight. I mean, 13 would be better, but I'm going in the right direction, and I'm quite comfortable with what I'm eating. So maybe by the time I go abroad, beginning in the new year, I might well have reached 13. Thanks anyway. AJ, good evening. I hope you're okay. When is your book? It's on Amazon Kindle right now. The paperback's coming out soon, and it's called. I better put the title on there in case. Oh no! Well, I have I've already put this. I haven't put the title. I won't flash this too much, but it's called Five Go to Pattaya, and it's on Amazon Kindle at this very moment if you're interested. But the paperback will be coming out soon. Let's see. Thailand found. I'm flying out again. No, now November the 14th for 3 weeks. I'll be coming back a legally married man. Oh well, congratulations. Good for you, mate. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. I hope it all works out. Well, what name is that? HFC 65. Okay, good for you, mate. Everyone, so many people are going to Thailand. Duncan, oh, good evening, Eddie. I booked my flights this week to arrive to Pattaya 9th of January for 7 weeks. That's good. That's good. That's a nice. Yeah, you'll have some fun in 7 weeks, definitely. Even a modest two a week will give you 14, won't it? But yeah, good for you, mate. Anyway, Eddie Jones. How do you think you would do with no alcohol? I've got that under review. I've got it under review. The important thing is I've learned to control the alcohol, and that's the important thing. When I came, when I came off the alcohol, when I came back from Thailand 7 months ago, I spent the first month being determined I was going to kick the booze, and I gradually weaned my way off it. And then beginning of April, I ditched the booze completely. I took my last drop and I haven't touched a drop of alcohol since. I mean, the thing is, I've learned to control it. I'm going to be doing a video about that soon, about controlling the alcohol. So I think I'll do all right. I think I'll do all right. Ty Billy Boy, thank you. Thank you. Paul Hoskin, will you be filling the suitcase with ginger beer for the co-op? I don't think I'll get that through customs, funnily enough. I think that would be a bit squelchy. And besides, a suitcase full of ginger beer would only last me about a week anyway from the co-op. I wonder what variants of ginger, diet ginger beer I can get when I'm abroad. When I'm in, whether I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. If anyone asks me in years to come what you miss about England, I'll say diet ginger ale out of the co-op. Really falling in love with that. John Mitch, will you be in Pattaya around 24th of February? It's possible. I haven't got that planned just yet, but it's possible. You know what it is? Sporadically Pattaya. Sporadically Pattaya. Nice to hear from you, John. Skip back. I had just on 2 weeks of missing the place already. Okay, good for you, mate. Kipax, nice to hear from you. Javier Lopez, many congratulations, Eddie. Very exciting times ahead. Okay, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, the actual plan. I mean, up to now, I booked my flight and I booked my coach ticket to Heathrow Airport. And that's all I booked up to now. I was thinking of booking, a whole month in Pattaya to begin with, but no, I'll lay off the booking because I might have other plans. But yeah, I'll sort out an itinerary and all that. Repair shop. Did you book a one-way flight? No, a return. Because the thing is, I think Heathrow Airport would have got unpleasant about that. Simon and Siam, good evening, Eddie. Booked the flight. Great news. I'm off to Land of Smiles in just over a week. Can't wait. 1 week, 1 month away. Brilliant. Good for you, mate. Good for you. Good for you. I'm kind of so many people are heading abroad to Thailand, and so many people are already there. Even people who've been in the chat. So fantastic. I can't wait to get out there. I did a video some months ago saying about enthusiasm. Your enthusiasm can go for a while, but then when you spend too long in the blandness of the UK, just give me the winter's coming and I want to be in Thailand. Repair shop, Nana. Darcy is here. Nice to hear from you. Best dressed man is here. Englishman in Malta. Evening, Eddie. Good luck with your new job. Excited to watch your content. Well, my new job will be a full-time vlogger. I mean, I've been only really been a part-time up to now because I've never actually lived in the Far East. But basically, it's going to be. I'm looking forward to being a full-time YouTuber. Definitely. Nice to hear from you, mate. Of course, Englishman in Malta has got a great channel, and it's based in Malta, and it's really worth checking out. John Mitt, so you must have got your passport back. I haven't got my passport yet, but it's in the post, and it's in the post. I mean, they keep sending me text, and your passport's being printed, and next they're going to send me a text to say, Jesus, you're a handsome bastard on that photograph, aren't you? I mean, they keep sending me text telling me that my passport is on its way. Where's my passport? Telecom. I look forward to seeing your videos from Thailand. Happy for you, Eddie. I look forward to making them. I really do. Thanks, mate. Anyway. Kipax. Eddie flying in January. Yeah, New Year. Thai Billy Boy. Is this a lock, stock and barrel retirement in Thailand? Not necessarily Thailand. I'm always going to return to that country, but it could be Cambodia. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, the thing is, when I step off the plane, there's no time limit. I'm not in any rush. That's the important thing. I'm not in any rush, really. So, Darcy, 21 days until Bangkok and Pattaya. Good for you, mate. Good for you. Singapore, Dan. Good evening, Eddie. Eddie. Okay, nice to hear from you, Singapore, Dan. Hillary Clinton slapped me and called me a pervert. Eddie, would you say Vietnamese women of the time? Oh, I hate that word. That last word that you used. I hate that word. It sounds so clinical, that does. It's so, that V word, it's so clinical that way. Oh, it's not remotely sexy, that word at all. Yeah, it's not. What was your question again? No, I don't like that word. Paul Austin, 2 hours soapy massage, Ed, when you get there. That's the idea. Nice to hear from you, Paul. Repair shop, Billy Blue might be there too. I'd seen a video from formerly known as Cheap Charlie yesterday, and he's discussing a few things. Yeah, he's always going to turn up. I'd like to meet him. He's a really good guy. Johnny Day, nice to hear from you. Padmaster General, will this be the end of the area for the squeaky door cam? I would have thought so. As James Bond said, never say never again. But I think that's going to be history. Oh, that drinking chocolate was not in the same league as the one that I normally get. Darcy, I'm heading off in the new year. So let's just see. Ivan is here. Let me see now. Telecom, yes, printed everything out on paper. I remember what happened one time when you couldn't get the Wi-Fi in internet. Let's see, where are we now? Where are we? Let's see. What when you couldn't get the Wi-Fi in? Oh, you're talking about the McLaren, the F1. Let's see. Padmeister, enjoyed the Romania walkabout. I liked Romania. I mean, Romania's it's a great place, well worth a visit. I enjoyed my month in Romania. I don't think I'll be going to Europe ever again. I think I'm done with that place. I think once I get abroad, I think I'm just going to be sticking to Thailand, Cambodia, and Vietnam. Really, maybe a little visit to Laos. We'll see about that country. I have been there before, but I don't think I'll be going to any other countries. No plans. Harry Holt, good evening, Ed. Thankfully, I made tonight's vlog. Great news that you booked your flight. Okay, thank you, mate. Nice to hear from you. No for the 13th time. Hi, Ed, lad. Okay. Elaine Claxton. I Steve from UK. Have you got a favourite airline? Are you asking? Are you talking to me or talking to Steve? It's Elaine Claxton. Well, it's I think you're. I don't know. I don't know. You're either Elaine or Steve. A favourite? Well, I rather like EVA Airways. I do like EVA Airways. They actually go from Heathrow to Taiwan, Taipei, but they stop off at Bangkok. I really, really do like EVA Airways. Very, very good. The road ahead. I remember you did a video a few months ago saying you couldn't be asked with A's anymore. And I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said, like, your enthusiasm goes after a while. Now you're going back. What changed? This is a subject. Okay, this is a subject because before I've been, traveling there and then having to come back here. Now I will be doing things differently. I will be actually living out that part of the world. I'll be ditching England. Really, I think what I really meant, enthusiasm, is living in hotels, and living in hotels when you're traveling from in. I think that's no. When I go abroad, I maybe stay in a few hotels, but I think I'll be staying long term in condos, in places, and I'll be doing things at a pedestrian pace, and I won't be going out every night, and I'll be doing things differently. I'll keep you posted about that one. Ben Davies, oh yeah, when have you booked to leave? The new year. Kevin Chadwick, not a thank you, mate. Thank you. Paul Oscar, when you meet the bar girls, will you go in the front or back door? Front door, man, all the time, mate. Ty Billy Boy, my passport renewal was a nightmare. Pics taken in the post office, then refused by the same post office, then recommended Max Spielman or Asda. Did it there, received it in 4 days. Really. Well, I have been pictures taken in the post office, but I've got amongst the numerous texts, I've got a text to say like they've approved my passport, and then they sent me another text to say that they've printed it, and then they're going to send me, do you want the hardback or the paperback? And you're just giving me bloody passport. McLaren F1, 5 go down on Pattaya. No, that's not the titles. That's not the title. Best dressed man. Well, sipping a nice Malbec here and counting the days 19 to go for Pattaya. Okay, good for you, mate. Good for you. Elvis Sword, thank you. Telecom, does the lovely on the book cover get any royalties? No, she's all paid for. She's all paid for. You mean this cover here? I mean this cover. I won't do this too much. I know I keep saying that. This is Canva. I actually, use Canva. Canva, the Canva that you'd have to pay for. It's weird because I'm going to be using Canva quite a lot, maybe the thumbnails and stuff. But she comes with it. She comes with the package, basically. I think she signs away to her rights to any royalties. I think anyway. I'd give it a bit of royalty. I know that much. Lemonade, nice to hear from you. Martin, have you got a tip from a decent priced hotel in Pattaya? Me and my mate are going in early November. Well, this comes up a lot. I think if you want a nice hotel, it's not over the top, but it's nice and central. I rather like the Eureka Lodge Hotel on Soy Diana in Pattaya, close to the Soy Bacau area. The Eureka Lodge, and if you go back a couple of years or early last year, I have done a video on it. MacDog, Pattaya without beer, you got to be. Well, I'll be doing it a different way. I'll do a video about this. There's another subject to talk about the booze because it's a very, very important issue. That one, a very important issue. Keith Cutton, well done for you. And envious, no, I haven't got there yet, mate, but thanks anyway. Pop Sing, nice to hear from you, mate. Anthony C, just join the chat. Where and when are you going? I'm going to the Southeast Asia, and I'll be going in the new year. Telecom is in Minnesota. It's cooling off 55 degrees, leaves the trees showing some fall colors. Oh, things are good with you. Okay, I was told the cat's a good cat. Yeah, Minnesota, I'm sure it's lovely any time of the year. Elvis Sud, paperback PDF. Okay. Mac Dog, without booze or pussy, there's no way I would bother going to Thailand. Well, good for you, mate. Only good for you. Big Bay Explore. I'm back in the new year, Eddie. If I see you on my toes, I'll buy you a pint. Would you recommend Chiang Mai for bars and girls? There is that there. I like to explore Chiang Mai. I've been to Chiang Mai 3 times. I liked it the best the first time I went there. Less so, but it's quite a big place. It's not a small place, Chiang Mai. And as I recall, some a lot of the nightlife is a little bit spread out. That's the way it seemed to me. But yeah, you've got bar girls and all that kind of stuff there. Not a problem. Nylan, just picked up your book now, Ed. Looking forward to reading it. Okay, thank you. Thanks for that. Lemonade, what a flight cost like at the moment? Well, if you Google, I looked at Skyscanner, and there's various other sites of good, but I use Skyscanner because it's the devil that I know, and you can get some good deals. It doesn't have to be ridiculously expensive, but if you're booking for Christmas time or anywhere over that period, it's going to be much more expensive. But if you're booking from New Year onwards, it gets cheaper. Over the 30. So flight bill. How long for a nice cold one gets sunk? I'll tell you when I get there. Rusty Lead. Will the back cover have a booty shot to contrast with the front cover? Hey, there's an idea. I never thought of that one. Never thought of that one. John Mitch. You can read your book on any device or PC. I don't really do Kindle. I mean, that book is on Kindle. It's on Amazon KDP at the moment, but you can read it on any device or maybe. Yeah, McLaren F1 Audible, please. Eddie, I love listening to stuff while working. No time to read books. What do you have to do for what do you have to do for that? The audio version. I'm not sure how that works, really, to be honest with you. Telecom, Eddie, are the travel and hotel prices pricier? Well, the hotel prices, I've been looking at some long-term stuff for places like John TM, and also I even looked at some place in Laos, and I've also looked at Udon Thani, and you can get some reasonable price places, but Thailand's still not knocks spots off other places when it comes to hotel prices. I mean, a friend of mine is going to America this week, and he's going to Los Angeles and places like that, and the hotels, even for a basic hotel, what he's paying for a basic hotel, you could probably stay, for a month. What he's paying for one night, you could probably get about 2 weeks for that in Thailand. So Thailand is still very, very cheap for hotels. Realman, okay, good to hear from you. Ben, first time in your live stream. Good work. Looking forward to following your channel. Stay lucky. Okay, fine. Thank you. You see, there's some of the really, really good vloggers in Thailand right now. And basically, I'm not there. And I wish I was there. And I think really I should be I should be a full-time YouTuber because I really like doing that. So I'm leaving my old life behind there, what there is of it, and I'm gonna be a full-time vlogger, a full-time YouTuber, and author as well. Don't forget, and author. I've already thought of a sequel to that one, that book. I've already got the idea for a sequel. Let's get that one out the way with first. Lemonade says Sky Scammer. No, I wouldn't say that. MacDog. Enrico Lodge, Pattaya's virtually booked. Enrico Lodge, Pattaya's virtually booked out for November, December. Well, it's peak season, isn't it, really? Cyber Cow, nice to hear from you. Ben Davies, what airline are you going with that? Well, I'm not going to give away personal details, but let me just say it's very, very reasonable price. There is deals out there. Simon in Siam. Great news. I might have a copy to read on the plane. Right. I posted on Facebook the other day the Kindle version, that book cover. But nearly everyone said they prefer the paperback version. I'll just reiterate what I said earlier. The reason I haven't done the paperback version is because I haven't finished designing the cover for that yet. So hopefully I can get that out this weekend. So the paperback hopefully will be out in the middle of the week. So hopefully soon. Robert Williamson, hi Eddie. Happy to hear you're on your way. Have safe flights and happy travels. Okay, thank you. Asian Paradise, 550 quid is a great price. I think that's a good price as well. That's a good price. It's not a direct flight, but it's with a reputable airline, and yeah, 550 quid. And that's a return flight, don't forget. Even though I won't be using the return on it. 550 quid, fine. I'm more than happy with that. Ben, nice to hear from you. Brian Street, yeah, 550 result. Yeah, that's why. Terry Jones, wow, 550 is just great, just like the old days before the Antarctica. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, I was pleased with that. That's why I just wanted to put it in the bag. I thought it was worth putting that in the bag right now. Thai Billy Boy, Gulf Air seems to have some decent prices from the UK. Never flown with them before, though. Okay. The airlines from that part of the world tend to be good. Kipax, great price. I paid 777 quid for next June. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. That's why I didn't mind the fact that I won't be using the return ticket. For 5,500, just get it in the bag. It's in the bag now anyway. Let's see, Macadog. Why back to Cambodia, Eddie? It's an asshole these days, as you found out last time. No, it isn't. No, it is. I never said that. I never said that at all. I never said that. It's not as good as it was. Not as good as it was, but it's still got a lot of good things. And Siem Reap is still a very, very pleasant town. Phnom Penh, it's not as good as it was. But Kampot's a nice place. Kampot's worth a visit. That was my first visit to Kampot, and I'd go there again. Ivan, 550 is decent, but why return flights? I thought you were staying long term. Because I don't want any hassle at the airport. If I turn up with a one-way ticket, I'm sure they're going to say, why have you got a one-way ticket? Why have you got a one-way? I just thought for the 550 quid, just put it in the bag. Just put it in the bag. Cyber Cow, good to hear you, Tom, again. I'm off for a 5-week trip to Bangkok in the Philippines in November, December. Good for you, mate. Good for you. Good for you. Have a good time. Anthony C. Yeah, Cy Fergie, you're doing. Anthony C. The Thai baht has dropped in value compared to the pound and the US dollar. Well, that's good. If the Thai baht's getting, weaker, then that's good for us, isn't it? Asian Paradise, you do look fit and trim now. Good job. Okay, thank you. I still could do it, lose a bit of weight, but I'm going in the right direction, and I'm still losing weight at quite a steady. I'm down to about 14 now, so if I can get to 13 stone, I'll be thrilled to bits. If I can get to 13 stone by the end of the year, I really will. Ivan, 45 baht to the pound today. Good time to exchange. Okay. Dino Taylor, did you book your return for 6 months later just in case it won't work out, but gives you enough time to decide? No. I've made my mind up, mate. I've made my mind up. Let me see. Yeah, Rusty Led. November the 26th to 28th is Dragon Boat Races in Phnom Penh, Cambodia Water Festival. Huge boats with up to 30 paddlers in them. Yeah, I did a video on that some years ago. Crypto Chris guy, I want the pound to go back to 55 baht. 55 baht. Well, that'd be nice, but I remember when it was 73. Yeah, Roman Army, Cappadocia. Can't complain of 550 flights. People were paying that years ago. Okay, yeah, exactly. That's why I'm not worried about it. Put it in the bag. It's in the bag now. It's confirmed, and it's it's confirmed. It's done and dusted, and I can't wait. Thailand found my Thai fiancée transferred 1,100 quid for flight tickets. She got 45 baht to the pound. Okay. Ray. Hello, Ed, me old mocker. Good on you booking a flight. Is Mrs. Dale going with you this time? Christ, no, she'd weigh the blood. The airplane would never take off if she was on board. I'm headed to India at the end of this month for 2 weeks, then Thailand for 2 months. Can't wait. Oh, that sounds great. That sounds terrific. I wouldn't mind another visit to India. I wouldn't mind. I know I said that I'm going to go to those other countries, but we'll see. You never know how things are going to develop. Telecom. I am now following the adventures of Jack, Joey, Pete, and Vinny. Jack, Kenny, Joey, Pete, and Vinny as they travel from Liverpool to say, oh, that is great. That is absolutely terrific. I'm glad to hear that. And I will post a video about what the book is about anyway, because it's not just a work of well, it is a work of fiction, but it's got a lot of themes which will be very, very important to people who are traveling. Let me just say that the book begins as quite a lot of people first heard about Thailand and Pattaya, with some guy in a pub giving them loads of bullshit about everything being dirt cheap and all this kind of stuff, and it's a load of rubbish. And I'm not giving anything away by saying that when the lads get out to Pattaya, they find it's nowhere near as cheap as Billy the Bullshit has told them it was going to be. So it causes a lot of friction between them. But it does have some themes in the book which I think people need to know about Pattaya. So anyway, yeah, okay. Thanks for that, Telecom. I'm glad that you're reading it. Cheers. Thanks, mate. Ivan, flying out to Bangkok next Friday with the wife. Okay, that's brilliant. That's terrific. That's terrific. Good for you. Best dressed man. I'd like the bar to go back to 75. That was 200. Yeah. I think that's around about. Yeah, I remember that. Woody Forrest, great name. That Woody Forrest, great name. Nice to hear from you, mate. Telecom. Your book looks great, Eddie. I'll be reading all 11 chapters. That is brilliant. That's good to hear from you. I'm glad you. Good to hear that, Mark. Cheers, mate. Thanks. You Monks is here. Thank you. Macadog. Can't wait to get tripped out on weed in Thailand. Psychedelic sex is unbelievable. Really psychedelic. Really, I didn't never actually looked at it. That when it comes to like sexual proclivities, I'm actually very dull personally. Psychedelic, I don't do any of that. I'm I like the boring conventional stuff. And can't we? As for the weed, what's going to happen to that? What's going to happen to is that going to go down the Swanee River? Because I still hear controversies that some politicians are planning on doing a Yui on all of that. I don't do it myself personally, so I don't even smoke. Lord of Dreams, thank you. Harry Holt. To be fair, Ed, mate, this new episode in your life is very well deserved. You've proven to yourself and us that really will make that you will really will make it out there. Not only that, you'll be fine without booze. Okay, thanks, mate. I think what it is when I'm 61 years of age. I think when you get to a certain age, I think we're all on borrowed time. And I'm not going to stay in England simply because I want to be close to the NHS. I mean, I proved the other week the NHS isn't all it's cracked up to be. I found that out the other week. And at the end of the day, if something really bad happened, I could still come back here. I haven't burned me bridges. I can still come back here, but and sort out a medical issue. But I really don't want to. And at the end of the day, I know lots of people who've died who haven't even made it to the hospital. They've died on the spot. So I'm not going to worry. I think I'm going to go and live my life. That's what I'm going to do. 2-9. You're not tried any of the no alcohol beers. The Guinness Zero is lovely. Is it? You never know. You never know. You never know. Might think about that. Well, if I get out to Asia, might sort out stuff like that. I don't know. My experience with zero alcohol is that it doesn't really taste like alcohol. Asian paradise. Not much to miss about the UK. Same here as in the USA. I'll miss the diet ginger ale. Brian Street, I'm calling it. Put Eddie on the spot. What's your top 5 things that make you happy and enjoyable in relocating to another country? That's a good question. I mean, what would the 5 things be that you would want to relocate abroad for? That's interesting. We'll keep that on the screen. I'll put that on the screen in a minute. In a moment, I'm gonna grab myself a ginger beer. Okay. If you've never seen that before, then you obviously don't watch the Steady Eddie live channel. Okay, let's put this on the screen because this is this is Brian Street. Brian Street. I'm calling it put on Eddie on the spot. What's your top 5 things that make? Okay, I'll phrase it like this. That's a good question, Brian. Thanks for that. Let's just see. Let's see now. Let's see. What was that again? Okay. Okay, is that right? Is that good? Is that a good way of putting it? What are the top 5 things you would want to relocate abroad for? Okay, and that's more or less what Brian Street's question was. So that'll be an interesting discussion. Okay, Brian Street, thank you for that super chat. Chuck D, the future's bright. Thank you, Brian. That's a nice little super chat of £5. I'll just put that up. Oh, we're miles behind, miles behind, miles and miles behind the chat. Oh, and Derek Edwards, a couple of beers in camp on me. Okay, thank you for that super chat as well. And thanks for that anyway, Brian. Cheers for that. I'll put that on the screen there. Later, let's see. I've lost the chat here now. Where are we? Let me just see. Sorry about this. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, Mark says, Telecom says, Chapter 8 looks interesting. Yeah, okay. Cheers. Thanks for that. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to skip to this because I'm miles behind the chat. Miles behind the chat. Yeah, Catfield Coffee. Eddie was reluctant to move to Thailand because there is not Aldi. I don't really shop there. Not really that impressed with Aldi. Not really that impressed with it. Not really very impressed with that. What's this? Mac John, are you seriously going to sit at a bar in Phnom Penh Riverside and have a soft drink? Well, I don't know. I haven't got there yet. You never know. You never know what mindset it could be in. You never know. But I don't think so. Ray John, hi Ed. Forget taking the ginger ale with you. You must take the squeaky door with you. Okay, that's an idea. Oh yeah, McLaren. Now this is the kind of stuff that we talk about on the Steady Eddie Live. Run Eddie before it keeps effed up Britain. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. I know what you mean. Okay, so anyway, Martin Saunders. It's got to read Martin. So I'll have to skip to the chat because I'm miles behind. Martin Saunders, evening Eddie, awesome that you booked your ticket back to the land of smiles. All the best. Looking forward to your travel. Blogs as always. Marty from New Zealand. Okay, nice to hear from you, Marty. Nice to hear from you. Corky is also going to Pattaya. Good for you. Tom, when they deliver passport boy on scooter, put it through the letterbox and take a picture of the door. Okay. Harry Holt, there should be homage to the squeaky door at a specific time. And what will they be getting? A drink or something to eat? Okay, we'll pay a tribute to the squeaky door before I leave. Davey, Eddie, if you want to keep up the booze like me, find the outdoor things to do away from pubs. I stayed in Pattaya away from the madness, John TM for chilling, and Bamboo Bar for fun. Okay, yeah, there's got to be other things to do. I mean, everyone knows that there's some guys who will go to a place like Pattaya and they'll just as soon as the day starts, whatever they do in the morning, as soon as the afternoon starts, they'll head straight down to the bars and sit there with a beer on sober cow or whatever. Some guys do that, and then you probably do the same in the evening time. I mean, it's okay, but I don't want to do. I've never wanted to do that. I do drink of an afternoon, but I like a long walk beforehand. But there will be other things to do. There's got to be other things to do other than just drink beer. Beer isn't everything. Best dressed man. I had meetings with my pension man. I'm looking good for May 2025 retirement. Good for you, mate. Telecom. I think there is a squeaky door app. Okay. Paul Hoskin, is the passport a different colour now? I don't know. I haven't got mine yet. I've had about 100 texts telling me I'm going to get it, and it's on its way. I mean, they're going to end up saying you know your passport is 10 miles away, and then it's 5 miles away, and then it's a mile away, and then send me a text saying we're coming to your door. You know, oh my God Almighty, just give me the passport. Michael DiCaprio, I had a good look at the next event, so he decided to do border runs instead of being focused on one place. No, I won't be doing. I don't think I'll be doing border runs, as in that kind of sense. I think I'll just be staying in different places. Because don't forget, bear something in mind. If I was to say pick Thailand and stay in one place in Thailand, what am I going to make videos on? I don't want to be making videos on the same place over and over. I will still be traveling, but I'll be doing it at a pedestrian pace. You know, if I'm going to be YouTubing, I've got to, come up with different things. Yeah, Squires. Hi, Eddie. Great to hear you have booked your flight. Do you plan to appear on NDTVI with Nick and Marty again? I enjoyed your appearance. I've actually been on there three. Well, it is actually a total of 3 times if you include the setup with the two bar girls. But yeah, I enjoyed the interview on NDTV. I really, really enjoyed it. Nick and Martin are both terrific, both really, really good guys. So yeah, I wouldn't mind that again. Definitely, I'll definitely be saying hello to them again. Definitely. Kel, Asia is great, but I wouldn't want to live there full time, sweating every day of the year. That's interesting, that because I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't. Well, I'm a sweaty person anyway, but I wouldn't mind that. The idea of never ever feeling the cold again. I mean, some people say, "Oh, I like the 4 seasons." But I can honestly, if I never have a cold day ever again in my life, I won't miss it. So I could live with that. I can really live with it. BB, Eddie, you made the right decision to go to Thailand. Okay, cheers. Thank you. Let's see. Ben Davies, are you coming back anytime soon? No, I haven't gone yet. Cab over Mike. Unless you book full flight ticket, date change on tax can be expensive, and it's different again after 6 months. I'm not planning on coming back. Lewis C says the post office is an excellent service. Seamus Doherty, I've met Seamus Doherty. Hey Eddie, what do you make of Wah Hin? I wasn't the biggest fan. Well, I'm with you on that one. I've been there a couple of times. Last time I stayed there for about 10 days, didn't I? It's a nice, that's Wah Hin behind me there. It's a nice place. Some places are great to visit, and some places are better to live. If I was to live full time in Thailand and was to have a nice, pleasant life, I think Wah Hin is a good bet. I wasn't a big fan of Wah Hin, but if you live there, you will probably realize that it's got everything that you want. It's got everything that you want. So it is a good place. Yeah, Farang Chia flying from Boston to Bangkok via Seoul in November. Looking forward to getting home. Good for you, mate. Good for you. Is this a joke? Bart Simpson, you're all so well travelled. Does anyone know which month October 1st is in? I'd love to go. Oh, now let me think. Let me think. eBay. I frequently go there, and every year I can hardly wait to go back. Absolutely. Pattaya has this effect on people. I mean, a lot of people would regard Australia as a very, very desirable place to live. But I met a guy last year who recognised me from this YouTube channel, and he said, "I seen you when you were in Thailand last time, and now I'm back here again. He said I went back home to Australia for a while, but I just got bored, so I came back out here again. You know, the thing about John Quayle, I had. How do you go with your passport number in Australia? You renew your passport. There's a different people. I can't remember. I can't remember. All I know is that when I finally get my passport in my hand, that will be when I finally get my passport in my hand. That will be one thing that I don't have to worry about for the next 10 years. Lewis C. The hotels put Central Pattaya in Agoda. Okay. Robert Wilson, this is interesting. I had it when staying in Chiang Mai and Siam Reap. I rented apartments, nice, clean, and expensive apartments for about $160 a month in Chiang Mai and 150 a month in Siam Reap, Best West. Okay, well, that's interesting. That's interesting. Nice, clean, and expensive for about 160 a month. I mean, I like Chiang Mai's okay. I found it a bit dull the last time I went there, but I know it's got a lot going for it. So I certainly wouldn't rule that out again. Definitely not. Thanks for your info. BB, Eddie, please don't miss the Pattaya fireworks in Pattaya. Oh, the Pattaya that weekend, I arranged a night out with somebody who was driving a car to meet me in Pattaya. And the traffic was just appalling. You couldn't get anywhere with the traffic. And as for the fireworks, I'd done a video on the fireworks and hardly anyone bothered to watch it. Let's see. Joe Hart, Eddie, was your flight expensive? No, it was 550 quid return, thereabouts anyway. Best dressed man. I'm taking my mate for his first trip to Pattaya at the end of this month, and he has yeah, okay, fair enough. Thailand found okay. David Envale. Derek Edwards. I've met Derek. I think I met Derek Edwards. A long time. I've been full on with things. I'm flying back to Phnom Penh next month. I'm going to take my pug to keep it chill on the beach. Okay. Oh, you keep, well, okay. Well, yeah, okay. Nice little pug for company. Good for you. Jared Rooney, thank you. Paul Hoskin, you could go to that place in Thailand where the girls stretch their necks. That looks painful. That looks painful. I know it looks cultural, but I don't know how I'd react to that. Frank Chef, flying with Delta to Bangkok, saved $1,000 because I booked 2 months. Saved $1,000. Well, how much was your flight? G Rig from Australia. Good morning. Five drinks. Sky Scanner now from Heathrow to Bangkok, straight there. 990 quid. Thai Airways. Okay, that's not cheap. But Christmas is this time of year is getting expensive. Let's see. 2 Vietnam cost me £800 return ticket going in December. Okay, good for you. Bart Simpson says, how long do I need in Bangkok if I go? There's tons to do in Bangkok. Tons to do. So I'll just see if I can skip through this. McLaren F1 race. Unfortunately, most authors use their own voice to read their said books, and you have a very infectious voice. Listen to your voice will be awesome, Eddie. Really, really. Oh God, that a time. I don't think I could do that. Don't think I could do that. Here we go. Yeah, Farang Chef, Thailand is considering taxing overseas income if resident in Thailand for more than 6 months. Yeah, I heard that as well. Yeah, we've got to do something about that, haven't we? And maybe it's an idea to stay on the move. Dennis Stoichev, I'll let you into a secret. There are 7 or 8 Pattaya towns hidden in China at 90s prices and 90s attitudes. Tell us more. We want to know. Jill, we're not doing any racist. We're not doing any racist jokes. Wells 32. I'm flying December the 6th. Any stalkers, please buy me a Happy Meal at the airport. Okay. Paul Hoskin, will the boot be on sale in WH Smith in the departure lounge? Not just yet. Not just yet. Amazon. That's the place to find it. Let me just see. Let me just skip through some of this. Jeffrey Wood. Good luck with your retirement, Ed. I'm also at Boxing Day to do my get in the Philippines. You've been an inspiration to me, Ed. I only wish I got the chance to meet. Okay, thank you for that, mate, and best of luck to you. Sounds lovely. Prior at 9, can't wait to see your upcoming travels. Your live streams are the best. Your enthusiasm is infectious. Oh, that's very, very kind. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you. Chaz Brown, Ed, did you get your travel insurance sorted yet? Well, it'd be more like health insurance. I mean, if you're going long term, indefinitely, conventional travel insurance won't do it. So I haven't sorted it yet, but I will do. I will. Got another 3 months yet. Another 3 months before I go. Yeah, G Rig. G Rig, one way ticket, fine. Usually they want an ongoing flight. Just say backpacking, does not. Just say backpacking, not sure. That was a lot easier. That was a lot easier. I got a 60 dual entry fees before I leave my country, so no questions. Okay. Yeah, good for you. Good for you. Anthony C, did you ever get your money back from that cancelled flight about 2 years ago? No, I didn't because it was to do with the times that it was going, and it's just it was everyone lost money during. Well, most people lost money during those terrible times. So I was no. You just have to write some things off. 5 drinks Lee. I paid 672 quid for November. I booked a month ago. Straight there, flight for November with Eva Air. I was lucky. Good for you, mate. Eva Air's a good airline. Jonah Met, what are the price for Boom Boom in Cambodia? Still outrageous. They're not going to go backwards, are they? You know. Vernon Woolridge, 3 weeks wheels up. Paid 787 quid back in August. Let's hope the baht drops even further south. Okay, good for you, mate. Paul Harrison, I booked my flight with only 3 weeks' notice. 690 return with a 3 hour stop in Shanghai. See, there are some good deals out there. The flights, they were going ridiculously expensive, but I think there's some better value flights around right now. Maybe it's a good time to if you're thinking of booking a flight before, maybe you'll go up again with the rise in fuel. So maybe now's a good time to book a flight. Paul Hoskin, I would love to join the Mile High Club with Lisa. Oh my God, that'd shake the bloody airplane. That would. Oh my God, she'd never get into the toilet. I mean, where would you do it? She wouldn't. You'd have to put oil all over and then squeeze it into the toilet. God Almighty. Let's see. Woody Forest. I've heard the herb is legal to use over in Thailand now. Is that true? It is. It is. It is legal, but maybe not for long. Derek, yeah, thank you. Thank you for that super chat, Derek. That's very, very kind of you. LMJ. I'm heading to Koh Chang in March. Have you been? Yes, I've been to Koh Chang lots of times, and it's a good place. The main place in Koh Chang is White Sand Beach. And I'm not very, very keen on that. I think it's a little bit charmless there. And also the actual high street with all the girly bars. And I think that's, I don't really like that. I think it hasn't got really an island feel. But the rest of Koh Chang is good. And I've done videos on it in the past, and it's a good place. A lot of good places to go in Koh Chang. Good island. Derek Edwards. Weed in Thailand is going to be a U-turn. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, I wouldn't bother with it. I wouldn't bother with it. Telecom. Weed is legal here in Minnesota. Too bad I stopped in the 70s. Okay, fine. That's good to know. The Hanging Torch of Darkness. God, that sounds like a movie that I want to watch tonight. That sounds like a bloody good horror movie. That does. 550 tidy price. Don't know why everyone's moaning about high prices. Some people, I think the high prices are around Christmas time, and that is when a lot of people want to go because of the holidays. You know, but I've booked my flight for early January, so it's much better value. Kiki and Jasmine, nice to hear from you. Christopher Walker, nice to hear from you. John Mitch, will you have a book signing in Pattaya? Maybe a Netflix movie deal? Well, it depends how big it gets. You never know. You never know. You just never know. But I haven't actually got one planned. As for the Netflix movie deal, perhaps you can put in a good word for me. Cheers. Thanks anyway. Malcolm Crick, the weed shops are next door to each other here in Chiang Mai. Sounds like it might come crashing down. Oh, they're everywhere, they are. Just everywhere. Tonto, the high will get dramatically reduced. Good at Bart, it's 50 to help all. The weed is not affecting me. Okay. Telecom, live life. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think, you know, once you get to a certain age, I think we're all on borrowed time, to be honest with you. Cy Fergie just bought the book, Ed. Just bought the book, Ed, on nights tonight, so I'll have a good read tonight. Okay, oh, good for you, mate. Good for you. That's very, very kind of you. That's very, very kind. Okay, every time someone says they bought the book, I'll put this on the screen, just so that you'll know what book we're talking about. It's on Kindle at the moment. Ed Sweeney's Five Go to Pattaya. 5 Scousers. 3 weeks in Pattaya. What can possibly go wrong? Buy the book and find out. The paperback will be coming within the next week. Thanks anyway, Si. Cheers. Let's see. Cat and Good Coffee. Have a party with your subscribers to celebrate your retirement. Okay. You never know. You never know. I don't think I'll be celebrating that. I think I'll take one thing at a time. Matthew Cartwright, good evening. No, yeah, Inspector. Good evening, Eddie. As soon as you can, retire out there and go. You can't get the time back. Okay, fine, exactly. Let me just speak because I'm a little bit behind on time here. Anthony, yeah, there's an idea. Anthony C, speak to the manager of Big C and ask him to import the ginger ale from England for you. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a number on the screen if anyone wants to phone up. We had some good call. I don't know if I had any callers on this channel, but we have on Steady Eddie Live many a time. There you go. That's on the screen anyway. If anyone wants to phone up and just say hello or nice to hear from you or anything, you know. You know, anything. Not personal questions. I don't answer personal questions because they're personal anyway. But if you want to phone up, there's no scam involved in that number. There's no scam. It's just an ordinary pay-as-you-go phone. Whatever your contact is, that's what it is. Brian Street. Okay, thank you for that super chat, Brian. That's very, very kind of you. Cheers, mate. Thanks for that. John Mitt says 5 things to be. I'll put that question. Well, we've already seen the question anyway. 5 things to move in the UK: cheap rent, cheap food, no heating bills, nice women, great foot massages. That is perfect. That is absolutely perfect. I'll read that out again. Cheap rent, cheap food, no heating bills, nice women, great foot massages. Okay, that sounds terrific. That sounds terrific. Thanks for answering that question. Yoss Travels. Nice to have you. Yoss is in Thailand now, and I'm sure he's having a whale of a time. Nice to have you. In the UK, well, the weather isn't that bad at the moment. It's not bad. We're having a little bit of no, you wouldn't call it a heat wave, but autumn isn't setting in just yet, Yoss. But it's okay. It's the same boring old crap on the news, you know, wishy-washy and all this, you know, climate change, all the other stuff. But I'm sure you're having a good time out there, Yoss. What's this? Matthew Cartwright. You locate abroad so there are more women available to smash their back doors in. Well, I wouldn't have phrased it like that, but each to their own. Kiki and Jasmine on the tail love. 9 more countries are going to join the EU. Good evening. Hello. It's got Lionel Richie here on the phone. Hello. Hello, is it me? You look okay. Yeah. I can see in your eyes that you want him Pattaya. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I believe this is Clive. Yes. No, this is this. Okay. So anyway. Anyway, so anyway, how are you doing, Clive? I mean, what do you want to talk about tonight, then? I want to talk about why you didn't book a one-way ticket. You could have booked a one-way ticket out of Dodge. Yeah. You booked the return. Hang on a minute. Where am I now? Let me just get over there a minute. There you go. When you go through security, immigration, whatever. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, the reason I booked a return ticket, first of all, that the price was really, really good, £550 I thought that's really, really good. Also, immigration at Bangkok as well, isn't it? Immigration at Thailand then. Yeah. But the thing is, I often get questioned at Heathrow Airport before I fly out. Why are you flying this long? And they always ask me questions and you know, where's your visa? Why are you going for this length of time? Have you got a visa for this length of time? And they always ask me questions. I just thought, you know, a two-way ticket would be a good way of making them not ask me any questions. And it's in the bag anyway, so it's in the bag. I've just murdered somebody, so I'm just going to bugger off out of this country really quick. Yeah. Yoss Travels is here. Oh, good, smashing. Like Yoss Travels is in Thailand. He's in Thailand right now. Okay, so anyway, so for what reasons would you want to retire abroad, Clive? What 5 reasons? I
I'm really getting that bad vibe that Keir Starmer's going to become Prime Minister.
Well, that's a good enough reason, isn't it?
It's going to happen next year, I think.
To be honest with you, Clive, I know we talk a lot about this on the Steady Eddie live channel, but I mean, with regards to the dinghies and all that, yeah. Matthew Cartwright, did I miss any dinghies chat? Okay, dinghies are on the menu, okay.
Eddie, I forgot you're on the wrong channel.
Yeah, the thing is, Clive.
I would love to travel to Asia. I think it's a great thing.
Yeah.
And the culture and stuff like that. Sorry, we can't talk about dinghies on here, can we?
No, but what I'll also say is that with regards to all of the people, the migrants, it's like shoveling shit against the tide. I mean, I mean, the fact is that there's however many we've seen here up to now, it's just the tip of the iceberg, really, and at least it doesn't seem to be a problem in Thailand.
So, Eddie, honestly, you're a trendsetter. I think once you go, and once Yoss Travels emigrates to Thailand, and obviously Peter House and all the basically the Asian genre of YouTubers gone over there, we all follow you.
Yeah.
Honestly, you guys are like the Pied Piper of Hamlin.
To be honest with you, Clive, there's some YouTubers I watch and I admire a lot, and they've got much bigger channels than I've got. But the reason being that they are travel vloggers who do their stuff 12 months a year. I can't do that. I haven't been able to do that because I don't travel for 12 months a year. And really, I can't, as a travel vlogger, I mean, I'm only part-time, and it's no good being part-time. So I'm really, really pleased that once I'm abroad, I'll be able to make videos 52 weeks a year. So I'm looking forward to that.
Exactly. You can travel around the road on the purpose.
Yeah.
You can do beach road, second road, third road.
Yeah.
You just go around for a whole year. Like, people are still watching it. Seriously.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, with regards to YouTube, it's hard work. I mean, really to really build your channel up to a significant extent, you have really, really, really got to work hard. And so some of the travel vlogs, they bang out so many videos. But if you're a travel vlogger who only goes abroad for half the year, then you can't be making videos for the whole year. So I'm looking forward making the transition from being a part-timer to finally being a full-timer. I'm really, really looking forward to that.
Once you're in Thailand,
you
establish yourself in Thailand.
Yeah.
You're in a hub. You're in a hub of, you can go to Vietnam.
Yeah.
You can go to Cambodia. Philippines, Japan. Taiwan. You can go anywhere.
Absolutely.
China, even China. I mean, if you don't mind being probably kidnapped there or something, or, denied access to.
Well,
China. How about China? I'll tell you what, head in China. That'd be wicked. Head China. Have you heard of Head China before?
Well, I mean, the thing is, I've never been to China simply because it looks a bit dull to me. But I don't know. We better. The fact is, I'm going to have so much more time to explore things. And the way I'm looking on it, I don't think I'll be traveling, at a breakneck speed. I think I'll be doing it at a pedestrian speed, which means my plan really is to stay long time in certain places, rent a condo and stay a long time in certain places.
You're a traveller. You're a nomad.
Yeah.
That is what you do. You're a traveller, and that is how you'll expand your channel.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It'll cost peanuts compared to going from the UK.
Yeah.
It'll cost a few hundred. Well, I don't know why. It cost a few £100, say, to go to China, or it's peanuts compared to here, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
You're in a hub.
But,
Asian countries.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
But the difference is, though, Clive. You see, the thing is, I'm in my 60s now. I'm 61 years of age, and the thing is, pretty soon, even though I feel physically better now because I've lost a bit of weight, there will come a time, in a few years when I simply don't want to travel anymore. I simply don't want to travel.
Ed, you've given up drinking. Have you ever heard of Alan Wicker?
Of course I have. Yeah, he was the original.
Oh, exactly. How old was bloody Alan Wicker when he was travelling? He's fucking ancient.
Yeah, but he had a team of people behind him, didn't he? He had a big team.
Come on, man.
Alan Wicker.
You do it, mate. You do it.
Alan Wicker did not go economy class. Alan Wicker went first class, and he had a production team behind him. And if Alan Wicker felt, if Alan Wicker, was.
How far is China from bloody Thailand? Was it 2-3 hours?
Yeah, no.
2 hours, probably.
No, but Alan Wicker had all the creature comforts with him. Yeah, Rusty Lid. 5 Go to Thailand is now on my Kindle iPhone app library. Okay, thank you, Rusty Lid. There you go. Pattaya, Ed Sweeney's 5 Go to Pattaya. Okay, there's my book anyway. It's on Kindle at the moment. It will be on paperback next week. So a big thank you for Rusty Lid anyway. Cheers, mate. Cheers. I hope you enjoy it. Let's see, where are we now? Yeah, Derek with 2 Eddie. I remember your trip to the islands and you walked miles before a beer. Probably well deserved. Face blue smiling. Okay, fair enough. US Marine. I'm going to get the ferry from Koh Larn from Pattaya. Okay, good for you. Okay. So anyway, I'll skip through. So when are you next travelling abroad, Clive?
I don't know yet. Probably, I don't know, maybe April, May next year.
Yeah.
Well, Philippines. Philippines, because I've got a girlfriend there now, so.
Yeah. Okay, well, good for you anyway. I think I've done.
What I was saying about the Audible.
Yeah.
You're very, very good at talking.
That's
what you do. That's what you do for a job.
Yeah.
Well, probably don't do for a job, but
yeah.
I don't know. No, I don't know, but you're seriously, you're very, very personable.
Yes.
And your voice is very good to listen to.
Well,
so
that's
Audible,
really nice to know.
An Audible would bring your book to life.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So how does that work? Well, thanks for that. Anyway, how does that work exactly?
The setup you got there.
Yeah.
The audio you've got there is very good.
Yeah.
Imagine, do you use a microphone?
I use the webcam for it's
if you've got a proper microphone, or something like that, one of those like old-fashioned ones, and spoke into it, you're probably 3-4 inches away from it.
Yeah.
And like you just read your book in words. Seriously, I find books boring. I can't read books. Seriously, even like I love Formula One. I've got about 3 Lewis Hamilton books. I've never read them. Because I find books boring. Like
I used to read lots of books.
Very well in English and English literature and English language.
Yeah.
But I just can't read a book.
I used to read a lot of books when I was young, but I don't really read much now.
Exactly. Get an Audible out.
Yeah. Okay.
Use your voice. Your voice, brilliant. You convey your voice, and you can put an atmosphere into your voice, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, John says, yes, gentlemen, clubs, go-go bars, short time, bars, bars, beach rolls. Oh, okay. These are the 5 things that he likes to do. Let me say hello to Spitz Energy. Once you get here, Eddie, hobbies and interests will be pivotal to your well-being. Your writing will blossom and be very important for your future happiness. Okay, that is fantastic. Yeah, as well as being a full-time YouTuber, I'll also be writing more books. So there's no shortage of things for me to do once I get abroad. Definitely not.
Exactly. And you use your voice to convey your feelings. and stuff as well.
Yeah.
Because there's other YouTubers, I won't mention them, but they stumble across words and stuff like that. You don't do that. You know, you convey your what you're saying, your feelings and stuff like that. And you're very good at it.
Okay, fine. Thank you for that. That's very, very kind of you. Your travels, Ed, you're 4 days behind in the chat. Now, think of about half an hour now. Yeah, Telecom. Come to Minnesota in December, January, February, March for plenty of cold and snow. But it sounds lovely. I'm sure it's a lovely place. I'm sure Minnesota's a lovely place to do. Clive, so let me just skip through these chat. Matthew Cartwright, Eddie, are you going to be doing some rumpy pumpy in Thailand? Well, I probably will be, but I won't be video camera in there. I won't be doing that.
Yeah, little Ed's on tour.
Joe Hart, Eddie, are you going to be totally teetotal when you live over there? I don't know. I haven't got there yet. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. So I'm just gonna.
I just think you're missing a trick. If you don't use your voice, you're missing a trick. Audible, look up Audible. Yeah. Have you heard of Audibles?
Audibles. I have heard of it, but I've never really investigated that. Really, I've never really investigated.
I don't know if you have to pay, obviously, to publish your voice. But it's just an idea.
Yeah. I'll just say thank you to Scuba Steve. Thank you for that super chat. Ed, what is your view on Flog Dead Horse comment? Yeah, I didn't. I'm not aware of it to be honest with you. I haven't watched his video, but thanks for that super chat anyway, Scuba Steve. Thanks for that. Now let's see. Yeah, Roy Gold. Roy Gold has great travel information. Rents are still reasonable in Jomtien. A condo can still be had from around 6,000 baht, or an older, larger condo for around 10,000 baht for a year. That's bloody good. That's bloody good. That's terrific. Thanks for that information, Roy Gold. Okay. Anyway, Clive, it's crazy to call in anyway, and so unless you want to say anything else, you got anything else to tell us?
All I want to do is convince you that your voice is good. You know, how many pages is your book?
How many pages is my book? This is the curious thing because I done it on Google, Google Docs, and I made it 100 pages, but it says on Amazon it's 200 pages. So maybe those pages, but
Over a couple of hours. Over a couple of hours, there's editing over and all the rest of it. You could probably be a book in probably an hour or so, like that. It's worth investigating.
Yeah, I think that.
There's people like me that you don't get time to read a book or you just don't want to, or something like that. I seriously, on the way to work, I commute half an hour to work, half an hour back. I listen constantly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I definitely consider that. I get the feeling that it would probably tire me out that. But anyway, thanks for that recommendation. Anyway, Clive.
It won't because you've been on for an hour and a half now.
I know, man. I'm tired. I'm gagging, but I'm going to grab myself another drink. Anyway.
Have a good weekend.
Okay, all the best. Thanks for calling in, Clive. Anyway, cheers. Okay, cheers. That was McLaren. I'm going to grab another drink for a moment. I'll be back in a secondo. Okay, here we go. Okay, so a big thank you to McLaren F1 for phoning in there. Let's see. Okay, I'm just going to skip through this. Category coffee, okay. Telecom, can you buy property in Thailand to live, or does one need to marry a Thai girl? You can buy a condo in Thailand, but then there's all kinds of, there are pitfalls involved, you say. It's very, very complicated. You know, someone else has to own 51% of the building or whatever. I think you can buy a condo. To actually buy a house, sometimes it's difficult to answer that one. You can buy a house there, but then can you necessarily buy the land that it's on? I'm not sure you can buy the land that it's on. I think rents are just cheaper there. I wouldn't want to go down that road. It's too much hassle. Case sensitive. I had a question. Do you know if I book a ticket for January, my return flight was March, 90 days, would it be frowned upon by immigration? Or should I only book for 30 days and buy a new return ticket? No, 90 days is okay. 90 days, because if you go to Thailand, you can renew your visa when you're out there for up to 6 months. So, or really, if you book a 90-day flight, just tell them that you're going. So as long as you've got a return ticket of some sort, you should be all right. No, you don't have to buy a new return ticket. Definitely not. Okay, so I'm just going to skip through this. Robert Williamson. Robert Williamson. I stayed at a location for at least a few months in Thailand and Cambodia and rent cheap, clean apartments, but I was 150 a month and never in a hotel. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good stuff. Thanks for that information, Robert. Thanks for that. Big B. Your opinion of Chiang Mai, Eddie, for the ladies and Barsi. There's plenty of it there. It's not like Pattaya. It's not like Pattaya, or it's more laid back. But there are ladies there. There are ladies there. I mean, I've had my fun there in the past. Derek Edwards. Derek Edwards. I'm on Singapore Airlines via Singair, London to Phnom Penh. 2-hour stopover next month. 884 return. Same as 5 months ago. Sky scammer both times. Okay, good for you, mate. Anyway, good for you. Telecom, $150 a month. That is amazing. I mean, for $150 a month, I'm not sure what you would get for that. But if you want something a bit better, then I think it would cost. You get what you pay for. You could probably get something reasonably comfortable for $150 a month, but I would be expecting to pay a bit more than that, maybe 200 or 250, whatever. But yeah, the thing is, if you went to Thailand and you rented an apartment or whatever, you'd be amazed how cheap it was, really, compared to the West. Okay, let's just go through this. Yeah, telecom. I knew of one guy who got his Thai girlfriend pregnant and it ended badly. Sometimes they do end badly. It's not always a happy ending. Okay, I'll just skip through this. Brian Hudson. Eddie, have you considered Safety Wings travel insurance? You pay money. Yes, I have considered that, and I'm still considering it now. I mean, because a Safety Wing enables you to move about from place to place, which other health insurance. The problem is that it's because once you get to over 60, it becomes quite expensive. But at the end of the day, what isn't? I mean, it's not so much the price of it as will they pay out? With the thing with insurance companies, will they pay out when you need them to? I mean, not to 100%, but yeah, I'm going to look into Safety Wings, definitely Safety Wings. Derek Edwards, even Air, brilliant. Direct to Bangkok. Yeah, good airline. Yeah, Bint man, will you be doing live streams when you move to Thailand, Eddie? And will you meet up with subscribers if they're over there? Yeah, probably. Yes, with the subscribers, as long as I know who they are, I'm familiar with the names. I mean, all of a sudden, if some of the appeared in the chat, called Axeman Freddy. If his name is Axeman Freddy, and he said, Ed, I'll meet you tonight at that bar you're on. I probably won't turn up if his name is Axeman Freddy. You know what I mean. But other than that, we'll meet up with people. Yeah. Telecom, could you get it a mile high? A mile high? I've never actually done that one, to be honest with you. Richard Harris, be careful if you're buying land for your Thai girlfriend. Sometimes the family already own the land, but get multiple suckers paying for it again and again. I know. I'd rather rent. At my age, I mean, I think it's probably just better. You could probably you probably gain by renting for the rest of your life there. Because don't forget, if you buy a property, you're still going to have other bills to pay. So I wouldn't be going down that road. John O'Sullivan. Jan and myself are heading to the Philippines for Christmas for a month. 12.50 euro flights. First time in the Philippines. Well, Christmas is an expensive time, obviously. Well, have a great time, mate. Anyway, have a great time. Angela Quinn. Good luck to you, Eddie. Don't blame you for wanting to leave the UK. Probably, you're the best. Okay. Thank you. Sappy in Space. Thank you. Cy Fergie, bought your book, Ed. We'll read well on night tonight. Okay. Cheers. Thanks for that, mate. Thanks for that. S Travels is here. S Travels, it was a terrific channel, a absolutely terrific channel. Let me see. I'm going to have to finish soon because I'm getting tired. I'm getting so tired. Ed, good evening, Ed and Chappies. Back from Cyprus to a rainy, wet UK. Hope all's well here, man. Okay, brilliant. S Travels has a terrific channel, as you probably know, where he does walkabout videos with very excellent filming. His filming techniques are wonderful, so please check him out, and it's nice to hear from him. Okay, so I'm going to finito soon as I let's see. Okay, Wayne Ritchie, Eddie, do me a favor and watch the movie Invasion USA with Chuck Norris. It has a lot to do with people coming over the border. Is that on Netflix? Is it on Netflix or Amazon or whatever? It sounds good anyway. All right, thanks for that, Wayne. Anyway. Matthew Navarro, you've been to Ao Nang yet? Any good? I thought that was a bit dull. That's in the Krabi province, and Krabi has got a lot of great islands and all kinds of stuff going on there. But Ao Nang, I thought that was a very sedate. It's more like a family-orientated beach resort there. Nice, but it wasn't really for me. Telecom, I will play those numbers for the 1.4 billion Powerball lottery this Saturday. 1.4 billion. God Almighty! Oh my God Almighty! I couldn't even perceive that amount of money. Let's see, John. Yeah, Ed, I asked about your new passport number. You don't want to get caught out with a different number than your flight ticket or visa. Just say, well, I haven't put my passport number on the flight ticket. I haven't done that. I didn't when I filled in the when I booked my flight the other day. It didn't ask me for the passport number. But thanks for that info anyway. So let me see now. So I'm just going to skip through this. Derek Evans, you might not have done 12 months a year, but you've been pretty impressive, mate, and also true and honestly, Paul. Thank you for that, Derek. That is so kind of you. Thank you. Thank you for that. Cheers, mate. Paul Oskin, Thailand's been vlogged to death. The problem is, if I went to live in Pattaya full time, what would it do there? Pattaya has been vlogged to death. I don't think YouTube needs another Pattaya vlogger. So I'm going to have to think of something. Billy Shears, looking well for 61, mate. How old were you when you started the Pattaya vlogs? Well, that was about 6 years ago, wasn't it? So probably about 55, you know, not young. Yeah, Mr. Alan Wicker was awesome back in the day. Well, he was the groundbreaker. Don't forget, Alan Wicker was a journalist. I mean, it was a production team behind the but who didn't love it? In the 1970s, Wicker's World was one of the most amazing programs. So anyway, I'm just gonna. It's Roy Gold. Since living in Thailand, I've been to India, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Indonesia. It's all doable, and I'm 70, still fit and healthy. That's the key. Okay, terrific. Good to hear that, Roy. Good to hear that. So let's see. Okay, so I'm just going to skip through this. I'm a little bit behind in the chat. We're quite a bit behind in the chat, but I'm just going to catch up. Anyway, I'm going to finish in a minute. Anyway, we've had a bit of a chat, and it's good that we all come together and join hands and share ideas and everything. Remember the pandemic when I was doing these live streams? The idea is that we're going to be miserable. We may as well be all miserable together. I'll be miserable when I go abroad and find that I can't get anything as good as Co-op's Diet Ginger Ale. Okay. I'm just going to skip through, see if there's anything else. Yeah, Yogi Bear, you can buy a condo, but you can't buy the ground floor, as the people in the ground floor own the land, and you are not allowed to take the foreigner ownership in the building over 49%. So there you go, Telecom. There's your answer. It's okay, but I wouldn't go down that road. I really wouldn't. I mean, rent is so cheap. Is so cheap that I just would. It's too much hassle buying property, so I don't really want to be doing that. Ecom Traveller, I've got a sneaky feeling that you're going to enjoy this trip. Okay, thank you. Cats and Good Coffee, you can buy a decent condo in Thailand for the price of a parking space in some Western countries. Very good. So let me just skip through this. Okay, so I'm just going to skip through this. I'm going to have to finish soon because I'm getting very tired. There we go. Yogi Bear, Ed, you have your other channel. If you're going to Thailand doing YouTube, you not have to travel blog. It will also help you keep up to date. Okay. Well, the Steady Eddie Live channel, we talk about other things. We talk about travel, yeah, but also other things. Okay, yeah. Okay, here we go. Kipax. Good show, Eddie. Thanks and good night to all. Okay, thank you, Kipax. Telecom, always look forward to being here, Eddie. Okay, cheers. You're always welcome anyway, Telecom. Great to hear from you, mate. And I hope you enjoy the booth. One last thing before we go. Pattaya. Okay, this is now available on Kindle at about the price of a reasonable fish and chips. It's on Kindle, but Amazon Kindle KDP, but it will be on paperback. The paperback version will be available sometime next week, maybe in the middle of next week. So anyway, thanks to everybody. So let's just see now. I'm going to skip. Okay, we're up to date in the chat now, so it'll be a good time for me to finish. Listen, guys, thanks for tuning in tonight. We've had a nice little discussion. We've talked about a few things. I'll be back on Monday on the Steady Eddie live channel, where we'll talk about other things. Like not just travel, but we talk about dinghy people and other exciting things like that. In the meantime, have a great weekend, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you Monday night on Steady Eddie Live at 9 o'clock. Cheers.
Thank you.